Yeah, man. Episode 145 of the Real Individuals podcast. What's good, bro?
Hey, what's good, man? How you doing? How you doing?
Maintaining through this heat wave, hot as
Yeah,
hell.
it's hot as hell all around the country. It was the hottest. I don't know what day that was. A couple of days ago, it was the hottest like national temperature, like average, ever, like not in a decade, not in a forever, ever. It was the hottest, and I could believe that because even last week I was out of town, and bro, it was even hot in the Midwest. Like it's hot everywhere, just hot right now, man.
But man, I want to start off with some good news. Good news for Travis Scott, at least, man. No criminal charges for the Astroworld.
Definitely unfortunate, but free Travis Scott till it's backwards. Oh yeah, it's already backwards. Like you said, that was some unfortunate events, but it wasn't his fault on a criminal level. Like seriously, if people want to go after civil, then more power to you. I can't speak only one way or the other on that, but this young man definitely shouldn't be charged. I'm pretty sure that wasn't his intent. Can't speak for him, but why would you want to do that? That's just ultimately everything comes back to business, and that's just not good business. So I don't think he set out to do this.
Yeah, that's good on the criminal part. That's great. But you already know families, everybody either going to try to sue the venue, the Live Nation, I believe, that was holding that event, and then Travis Scott. So he going to have to deal with the civil part, but at least criminally, you know that you ain't got to be locked up for something that you wasn't trying to do intentionally. It just happened. When you got thousands of people, stuff unfortunately happens. So shout out to Travis Scott, man.
Yeah, no. Shout out to him. This is still, like I said, it's still unfortunate. And yeah, so prayers to everybody involved. And also, while we doing prayers, I want to send some prayers out to Madonna, the one and only Vogue, baby. Having health issues. She had to push back her world tour. So just want to send some good energy her way.
Yeah, shout out to the GOAT, Madonna, man. Get better soon. But while we sending out shout outs, man, Naomi Campbell. What's up with her, bro? I seen the news. I thought it was clickbait. I was like, which troll account put this out? But it's real news, man.
That's a miracle. Unless she did a surrogate or something, and I'm still happy for her if she did. But that is a miracle for Naomi Campbell to have a child at the age of 52 years old. Shout out to you, Naomi. Like for real, supermodel, man. One of the first, man. At least that's one of the first I heard of for African American, black, whatever you want to say or categorize it as. Just don't say color.
52, man. I know the 40s, the early 40s is one thing, but 52.
That's amazing. Literally, my auntie, one of my mom's sisters, had a kid at 44 or something like that. 43, 44. Like it was crazy. So
yeah,
you know,
it's possible.
And nothing wrong with. I'm gonna stop. She's cool. She's great. No, but no, on real though, like mentally, like she's smart. Like everybody just, everybody got their ticks and shit, but I'm done. But yeah, no, but seriously, like it's a miracle. You can still have healthy kids. I didn't know at 52, so this is next level.
Yeah, no, that's world record type stuff. I got to do my research to see the oldest women that had a child. But yeah, man, shout out to Miss Campbell for bringing in new life, bro.
Yes, sir. I just want to say I'm happy for the young man who defended his mom that was getting beat up like a man. Yeah, I want to say I'm happy that they got off of their charges. And I want to send a shout out to Nicki Minaj. You know what she did for the young guy?
What she do?
Bro, she offered to pay full tuition for his college when he does go to college in a couple of years. So honestly, I think that's amazing and I'm happy because we all know college has only gotten more expensive since we've been in college. It's ridiculous. Come on.
With inflation, yeah, what would have been probably 60,000 for him, you might well say it might depend on his degree and what he's trying to get to. It could cost upwards to 80 to 100,000. I recommend. Hopefully, he has people around him. He's 14, so he has 4 years left in high school. He should be a freshman. Try to figure out what you want to do. You got 4 years to figure it out.
And you know somebody gonna pay for it, so just take it seriously and get that education. That's one less thing. Imagine having to worry about it, man. I was worried about paying that. I mean, yeah, I had scholarships, but I was still paying a bunch out of pocket too.
Yeah, man, I still got student loans, and I didn't take it serious. I wish I had that situation to where someone would be willing to pay, but you got to be ready to go to school. So
I might say you still got to be ready though, because even if that shit was free, Now you just off free money. I think that's worse. Like, damn, somebody took a chance on you and you failed them.
Yeah, so he definitely got to take this serious, man. Don't just go to school just to go. Find a degree to where you can make upwards of 6 figures. The high.
Don't be out there at all the damn Q parties, all the Kappa parties, like all that, man. What's that? What was that? Tasty Tuesday? What was it?
Yeah, up in the Miami area. Yeah.
Wild Wednesday.
Wild Wednesdays. Yep. No, Wild. I believe it was. It sounds familiar. Wild Wednesdays.
That's away from Wild Wednesdays. You don't need that in your life.
The club spots. All
somebody is alone. Stay away from the strip club. Stay away from the regular club. Just stay away. Just go to church. Go to church. Yeah. Go home. Go to the library.
Nah, he got opportunities. Don't take it for granted, young man. Do your thing.
Please don't take it. Look at me, man. Don't mess. Oh, my eyes all cross-eyed.
Don't. Why should I take advice from you, sir?
Don't mess this up, young man. Please. Not saying you would, but if anybody could have sat me down and like shook some reality in me, I wish they had.
I said, salute to the young man. Respect, man. Shout out to Nicki as well. And some other news, man. Shout out to the OG Angie Martinez getting a star on the Walk of Fame.
I heard about that. That's major, bro. She had the most monumental interviews with some of the biggest acts you could think of, past and present. I'm talking about Fabulous. I'm talking about rest in peace, Pop Smoke. I'm talking about French Montana. I'm talking about whoever, man, you name it. They did an interview. Dipset, Deluxe. Everybody know and respect Angie Martinez.
Yeah, she was that voice. I don't have a specific favorite interview, just that time period, that mid-2000s to where all you heard was her voice. And I'm from Florida, but I'm hearing her voice when she's in New York, syndicated all over the place, playbacks on YouTube. And one interview I hope she releases is that Tupac interview that everyone's been talking about for over a decade, that lost Tupac interview that was supposed to come out in the 90s. Hopefully she releases.
Oh, is that some type of, when did Tupac die?
96.
What's 25 years from 96?
21.
Oh, it already came out. 21. Never mind. I was like, maybe she's waiting for some big, 25 be a big number. 25th anniversary, the blah, blah, blah.
She waiting on something. It could be a major deal. Maybe she gets one of those Spotify / whatever type deals to where she wants to hit the scene heavy. Let me release this 30-plus-year-old.
That's a big cannon to hold on to. Yeah, hold on to the big cannon.
So shout out to Angie Martinez, one of the voices of New York radio history.
Shout out to Angie, man, for real, for real. And shout out to Mans Them, King of the Six, man.
Yeah.
Six. Shout out to Drake, man. Drizzy Drake getting the keys to Memphis, man.
Shout out to Memphis and shout out to Drake. Still doing big things, man. He out there staying relevant for him to be in the game since 2009. Degrassi from the early 2000s. Getting the keys to the city, probably multiple cities. I'm sure he got the key to somewhere in Toronto, some city over there.
Oh, for sure.
And in other Drake news, man, I know you seen his new fashion statement, his new fashion look, bro. Got the nail polish going on,
I seen that. I was gonna say first rapper, but no, they've been doing that. So
yeah,
So hey, shout out to Drizzy, man. My dog getting his nails did. And shout out to Drizzy, man.
That mean he dropping an album. He trying to get viral.
Something big is in the works. Another collab album or solo?
I know he dropped a collab with 21 last year. It's been about a year, so I'm thinking it's solo vibes, solo time.
But if he did do another collab album, who could you see him doing it with?
Probably French Montana. It might be one of those random French Montana releases. French always stay in the loop.
And French wavy. You know what I mean? Shout out to Max B, but French wavy is, so I feel like that could actually mesh. Drake and French.
Future, he got already 21. I don't know if he had a project with French, a mixtape or one of those. I don't think he had one with French yet.
What you think about him and Baby?
That's a possibility as well.
That would be good, but that would have been even better a couple years back when he had that to dash his digital. Brand new whip, got no key. That was a single right there. They probably was thinking about it, just never came about.
Definitely, Baby. He not at a standstill, but you only stay hot for so long. He's one of those.
He don't got that heat that he once had though. So it's like I don't know if Drake really want to do that.
And did you see that pic with Lil Baby at that? He was at some yacht party or whatever, all white party. the former Sixers owner.
I didn't see that, but I saw a whole lot of hugging going on from the
Yeah,
front
yeah.
and from,
They
from the
was
front and
clowning.
from the back.
Yep,
Pause.
that was the one that they was clowning them like, oh man, here we go. Those parties, you know how they always say those celebrity parties
Got to
be.
go to the couch and do some weird. Yeah.
Yeah, so he definitely going viral, but probably not the way he wanted to. So he better drop an album or a single. Everybody talking
He
about
better do something.
you. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But at least it wasn't like a random dark lit mansion.
Yeah, that was more. That's something I think they have every year or something. Yeah, man. Shout out to Lil Baby, man. Keep networking with those
I ain't
billionaires.
gonna lie, I thought he was hooking up with like that Spanish artist with the hair, Anuel or one of them.
Yeah, somebody, because they were joking about it, like, because you know everybody talking on social media, so they're saying, "Man, the owner, whatever, man, stop hugging me or whatever," just joking. Because you got to play into it. They already making memes and jokes about you, so why not go ahead and play into it? And yeah, man, shout out Lil Baby, Meek Mill, everybody was over there. I'm not good with like those network settings. I got to know people. You can be like, hey, you want to pull up? I got to know at least a handful of people to at least be in a section, not just in the corner sipping on the water. Yeah, real individuals. We'll get that invite. It's coming soon.
Oh, sooner than later, bro. We might not get invited like on actual music no more, but we'll get invited on this pod and business in general. We just shifted, bro.
Yeah, man. They should have invited Coi Leray. Why they didn't invite her? Because she only sold 10K, man.
It depends on what her label situation is, but people laugh at 10K in the first, like, bro, go do something 10,000 times, or do something for 10,000 hours, or do something for 10,000 whatever. 10,000 is not a small number. It's 10,000 sales, not $10,000. You get what I mean? Like, yeah. Like, granted, I get what you mean. Your expectations are higher because you're like famous online and this and that. But to get somebody to buy something, that's a different level. Somebody to like watch you, cool. But for them to go and that's called call to action. The next step, that's a different level, you know?
No, I get it. It's just they think, okay, you can get hundreds of millions of social media views. Why does it only translate to 10,000 or 20,000 music views or album sales? She's a social media star. She may not be that musical star to match up with the social media. I think it's two different fields. You can't really compare them, which we're seeing now, because you have this to go viral. And then when he put out his album, he or she put out their album, the numbers aren't relative to their social media success. So it's two different fields, two different
That just
genres.
proves that this social media is cool, but it don't mean nothing about how much money you actually getting.
Yeah.
And that's not a slight at her. I just mean in general.
Yeah, she, like I said, she lit. She always be able to go on tour. She'll always be able to make.
I'm talking about just people in general who are online famous.
Yeah,
like you're online famous, but what do you sell? What do you know what I mean? What is your product? What do you do for income? She's good, like you said. She popping, she cute, whatever. She can always get on somebody's tour, do her own smaller tours, whatever. She do shows. She can always get some money.
Yeah, she might just be that single artist that let me make a catchy TikTok song / whatever social media.
Even if you just got a few catchy singles, bro. Look, bro, Chingy's still touring. No disrespect. I shouldn't have said that. Because
yeah, he out there doing interviews.
But you get what I'm trying to say in general. Yeah. People be like, bro, I know some people from Miami right now, they still lit. And they ain't been popping since 2010, 2007, really.
Yep. They still out there. So
yes, sir.
Yeah. There's people out there that even went to different type of platforms. It's not just the music scene anymore. It's other type scenes. So there's ways to keep your name relevant. She just happened to be a social media star that just make catchy music at the end of the day. That's all it is. Like an album, a full-length album is cool. She might want to go lyrical here and there. Stick to what it is. What's the most success. Still do your passion projects, but still drop some social media stuff. Don't be deterred or discouraged just because you're selling 10,000 plus units.
Exactly, because the next one could be 50 and then 100, whatever.
Let's talk about this NBA news, man. Why isn't Dame Lillard in a Heat uniform? What's taking so long, man?
I don't know, man. I was ready to give up the whole team, man. I was ready to give up Hero. I was ready to give up Bam. I'm just playing Bam. But I was ready to give up a few people. Duncan.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Lowry, those contracts, that's 28 mil for Lowry, 15 to 19 from Duncan. So that's about 43 to 45. That's enough to get a fair exchange as far as money-wise. I think Dame Lillard contract's 44 to 45 million. But the Blazers, they don't like the Heat trade package. They don't like Hero and whoever else, or Duncan and Laurie. They don't want that. They want Jaylen Brown. But Dame Lillard said he only wants to go to the Heat. It's Heat only, but you don't have any leverage. You don't have a no trade clause. Like Bradley Beal had a no trade clause. I want to go to the Phoenix Suns. He went to the Phoenix Suns.
Hey, where did Marcus Smart go? I'm going to change the subject.
Marcus Smart, he got traded to the Grizzlies.
They about to turn up over there.
From the Grizzlies, they got Derrick Rose now, so they got someone that's a veteran that can hopefully lead that locker room, that young locker room, to more maturity. Yeah, no, you got a good team. Desmond Bane, you got Jaren Jackson Jr., Ja Morant, Steven Adams, a couple good shooters on that team. But Ja Morant's 25-game suspension, so their first 25 to 30 games might not look too good. That might be their playoffs right there. You know, Gabe Vincent, he's on the Lakers now. He took a 3-year, $33 million deal with the Lakers. And I think Max Strus, he's on Cleveland. He signed a 4-year, either $55 to $60 million contract. So he getting to the bag, man. Those were our great rotational players, but they had to go with the money. You can't go from making $1 million a season and then turn down making 15 plus million a season.
No, I got to go eat, bro. I get it.
Loyalty go so far. Loyalty would get you broke.
I'm about to say, loyalty of how your family been starving.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all watching the Real Individuals podcast. RIP. Any last words for him, bro?
I think that's it for me, man. Y'all pray for Mr. Palmer, please.
Yeah. Bro, good luck to you, my brother, man. Stay strong. That's what it is. Until next time, peace.